Eagles fourth quarter live with me, Mike Missinelli, and the cuz Anthony Gargano. We're going to be reacting live and unfiltered to every play of the rest of this game.
Wild, Mike.
Pivotal game with the Los Angeles Rams. And this week we're excited to be presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. We have a special, fantastic fan credit offer. DraftKings will match any amount of any first-time deposit up to $500 if you're watching the game in New Jersey. Just go to DraftKings.com/FanCred and use the promo code FanCred to get your matching deposit. Again, that's DraftKings.com/FanCred. Promo code FanCred to get your matching deposit during today's game. And we'll be betting along as the game goes on here. All right, the Eagles were in position to really lock this down, Anthony, and a big interception, which has given the Rams a little bit of life. But this is going to be a big climb for this team.
Well, here's the thing. We're, again, watching Nick Foles thrive as a huge underdog. What is it about the Eagles? And it's not just Nick Foles, right? Nick's playing well, but it's the defense. It's Doug. It's Wendell Smallwood.
It is. Early on, they had a really bland game plan. Then they threw the ball down the field a couple times, and they got the big play to Jeffrey when Aqib Talib messed up on the play. But it's been the perfect games plan so far, both defensively and offensively, and the quarterbacks played well. How do you explain this?
Schwartz even blitzed if you
a well-timed blitz, too. Perfect time to do it.
You know what's funny? I don't know what it is about the role of underdog that it really suits them well. I mean, let's face it. They're a 13-point underdog coming into this game, and they're limping in. And nobody's giving it a chance. And it's really unfathomable.
And they've got the Rams in panic mode. Like that play in the third quarter, the fake punt, is a panic mode play where if you don't make it, you give the Eagles. Now, fortunately, it worked out for them because they turned the ball back over to them. But this Goff looks soft.
Well, how about the Goff 3rd and 1, and he flubs the snap. And he just turns and throws it, and it gets picked off.
Yeah, he looks scared to death, the kid. He really does. Now, we'll see how this works out for the rest of the game. 12:43 left. They can't possibly blow a 17-point lead.
Nah, I mean, the shame is the game's over if they get 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get 3, game's over. They're not going to score 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. It's really his first bad throw of the night.
Well, you know what the thing about Foles is? He trusts Jeffrey, he trusts his receivers, and he'll throw it. He'll throw it up for grabs and say, go get it.
Yeah, he does do that. And he's got an eye for Jeffrey that I have to say Wentz did not have.
I know. That was weird. It was last year, Alshon and Wentz had a connection. But I don't know what it was last year.
Yeah. That was a great hit. I don't know. What's going on, man? All of a sudden they're making plays. Look at this hit.
No, but how about the defense is just outrageous right now?
Yeah, the front four playing really well. They're protecting the back end. He's keeping 7 guys back there, trusting them. It's thrown Goff for a loop a little bit. He's checking down a lot.
You know what's amazing? How are you surprised to see quarters across? Well, that's what Jim plays. Like, that's his defense.
Yeah.
You're not ready for that?
We got a lot of people chiming in here. If you want to chime in with us, if you're watching us on FanCred.com, just click on the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and you can climb in with a comment, or you can actually get on the screen that we're on.
Big – oh, man. Wow.
Oh. They let him off the hook. Let him off the hook there.
I texted you. How many flash – this offense is all those flash plays they run.
Yeah. They've run that option with the quarterback in a jet sweep about 5 times tonight.
What do you think about Doug's game so far?
Been pretty good. He ran the ball early to get him comfortable. They didn't take many chances, and he threw the ball down the field. Foles had 2 unbelievable throws where he couldn't follow through, and he still got the ball deep. That was amazing to me.
He took 2 nasty hits, right? I mean, Dominic
really did. I mean, the one when he was off his feet, I don't know how he got the ball that far down the field because he hadn't even followed through yet when he was getting hit.
I know, it's amazing, man. It really is.
This is going to start they're better off with Nick Foles. This is going to start that conversation.
Hey, by the way, if they make a run, then maybe I don't know what I'm talking about anyway. Maybe they are better off that.
Well, we shall see.
Magic.
Oh, he has him wide open there. That's a bad throw.
It was a horrible throw. He's wide open. Let me ask you a question about Magic. And if you have a real feel with someone, you know how it is. You meet somebody and you work magic together.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing with this team and Foles?
Listen, if he played every game great, I would say yes. But he hasn't played every game great, so I don't know. I can't figure it out. He started the 2 games this year. He didn't look that good. He had 2 bad games last year in the regular season. He had a cluster of really good games.
Coming back, it's a hold. There's a hold.
Yep.
I'll tell you one thing. This Ram team, they are soft.
Yeah, they really are looking soft. I expected them to be a little more explosive. This team got them back on their heels, and they don't have the swagger that I've seen from this team. No, give Eagles credit for that. They took away their heart a little bit tonight.
That's the thing with this team, too. If it gets a little bit of confidence,
yeah,
maybe that's their DNA, that they're better off.
How do you explain Smallwood coming out of nowhere tonight?
I know. And he's actually run well, too.
Well, the time ticking down. There's no way that this team can score 3 touchdowns here or 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Not enough time.
Nah, I mean,
you put this in the book, I'm thinking.
Yeah, now you count first downs, right? So if you get 3 or 4 first downs, that you bleed the clock out, and that's it.
We have Chris in Williamstown on the fan line who punched Chris up. Chris, what do you got, buddy?
3rd and 13 from the 19-yard line. And Doc with
Oh!
All right, what's going on, gentlemen? You got me all right here now?
What's up, Chris?
Mikey Miss, Cuzzo, it's a pleasure to hear you. Cuzzo, I didn't get to see you at Fan Fest, but yeah, we go back a long time, since back in the days when you were working with Ari. But, gentlemen, man, this team just looks like a team that we haven't seen all season long. They've had their backs up against the wall. Finally, we ran the darn ball. Like, yeah, you ran it on 4th down when you probably shouldn't have run the ball. But, I mean, they did what the fans asked them to do. They ran the ball finally. And
they did. They had to against this team. They established some ball control, keep them off the field a little bit, and just get the inch the way down the field. They did that early.
Gentlemen, it's a little bit indicting on maybe how deep this Carson Wentz injury may go and how little we do know about it. When you see Nick Foles taking shots down the field tonight between Jeffrey and Aguilar when they both were at the same spot, and I think he's targeted Golden Tate more times tonight than Carson has in 2 or 3 games that he's had him.
Well, he certainly's done that to Jeffrey.
You're right. Chris, you're right on, man.
And why is it the secondary is playing better than our starting secondary? Like, come on. This is an indictment on how maybe bad a guy like Jalen Mills really was that we always thought he was. Like, yeah, I'm ready to
Douglas is playing well.
Maddox, too.
Maddox is a player.
Yeah,
Maddox,
he is.
Yeah, he's good.
The Rams lost this game for themselves.
Monumental upset.
Yeah, the Rams lost this game for themselves. Jared Goff is just playing like crap tonight. I mean, they're getting there.
He just missed 2 open receivers on that drive. One to the pylon and the other in the middle of the field.
The other one,
man, they were both wide open.
I think I could go to bed right now and know that they're going to win this game handily.
They're going to win, Chris. Go to bed.
Take care, gentlemen.
Man. Thanks for checking in. All right. Michael says, what do you think the concept of Wentz on the sideline helping Doug play call, creating this magic. Well, listen. The money line, and then John says, how's my money line bet doing? Yeah, I looked at this game and I said, they may not cover. There's no way the Rams lose this game to them. Money line was 600. If I had a lot of money, I would have bet the money line on this game.
It was plus 600?
600.
Wow. That's
like incomprehensible odds.
You know what? Like half of Philadelphia, there's a portion of Philadelphia that sees it. Like they believe it. Like they saw it. Yeah, look, you and I didn't see it last year. I didn't see it tonight. The kid, whatever it is with Foles, and people they just love him.
I think God loves him. That's what I think.
I thought Carson was God's favorite.
I don't know. I think God might love Foles more than Wentz. God's perplexed. He doesn't know where to go.
He ain't going with golf.
Steve said the Cuz is right. The Rams are soft. Well, their quarterback certainly looks soft. I know that. At least you can say that. The Eagles
early this season, and they're making it rain with bombs. And Eagles.
So you can say at least this: the Eagles took the right quarterback. Don't Wentz over Goff.
Series here for the Rams D with 9:17 left. You're coming with Nick Foles.
Look at that. They're keeping him. They're double teaming him all night. Look at those numbers. And Aaron Donald. Woo. He's been a non-factor.
Yeah.
Zach says Foles plays harder than Wentz. Well, I don't know about that. Come on, man. What's that mean? Plays harder. Joe says, can the Birds put this game away on this drive? Joe says. I think this game's already been put away. There's no way that the Rams come back and score a couple times.
Nah, I mean, their offense is not in sync.
They can't score 2 touchdowns here.
Eagles have a confidence again. I don't know what it is, man. But
well, Collinsworth talking about early in the game. He could sense some kind of, the team harmony, team unity about Foles and how they got excited to play. If that happens, God bless him. I'll salute.
I'll salute.
Salute is right. There you go.
First down. That's a big first down.
Michelle wants to know what we're drinking. You got a little scotch.
I got a single malt. What do you got?
Single malt. I'm doing a little Verna. Good for the system. Good digestion.
Yes, yeah.
John says, unfortunately, the Eagles could win out and not get in. The Vikings have an easy schedule. Well, don't think about that now. That's a one-game-at-a-time season. It's going to be tough to beat Houston next week.
Right. There he is, Philly. What do you do? All right, so you know what's going to happen. Like the town is now going to just go gaga over Foles, right?
No question.
Right. So tomorrow, it's going to be all, forget about Wentz. All right.
People are going to get it.
So what's the fallout from that? Other than you and I who are Wentz guys.
I don't think there's still any question who the better player is here. But people are going to suggest that they shouldn't commit to Wentz and give him that kind of big money as a quarterback, and you should re-sign Nick Foles. But to me, that doesn't make any sense at all.
I know. I guess at some point you just got to just not fight it.
He's a temporary energizer. Is what he is. over a long haul, I don't think it works, but I guess we could be wrong.
I know. Look, everything you're saying, I've said 1,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, he just doesn't do enough to be a franchise starting quarterback, and the other guy does. So it's foolish to think that he should be your guy. But tonight he's getting it done.
Funny battle, like if you look at the throws down the field. No, why wasn't now on the one play with Aguilar and Jeffrey, there was a breakdown in secondary. But how come the Eagles offense did not go down the field with Wentz?
Well, I don't know. It's a really good question. Now, he did have a mindset just to go to Ertz constantly and didn't scan the field. This guy is at least scanning the field. He's thrown to a lot of different receivers today.
Now, is that the knee? Because last year he scanned the field.
Yeah, he did. This year he hadn't been, though. It was kind of Ertz. And Jeffrey was non-existent. Now, Jeffrey's been the difference tonight.
I mean, you can't have your best outside receiver disappear for weeks.
No.
Six and a half minutes.
It's over. Game's over. Celebrate. Start celebrating, Philadelphia. The game is over. I pronounced it. Don't do it like you miss your jinxing them.
Nah, no such thing, Jinx. Listen, it's St. Nick time, man.
It is.
It's St. Nick time.
He pulled it off again. Look at him. Look at that happy quarterback room over there.
What's going through Wentz's mind?
It's a good question. I guess it's better to be there than not, though. I guess he made the right call by going there. See it for himself. He would have been dying, sitting at home watching it. Barring a punt return here, the game's over. No punt return. Game's over.
They got to go 84 yards and quick. So I think we're good.
Can't do it. Plus, their defensive back's going to be back. They're going to let him eat up clock here with short stuff.
Yeah, and that's the move. And you know what? And here's the other thing. Goff is so soft that I don't think he's got it in him to come back for 2 touchdowns deficit.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Here's the question regarding Foles Wentz. I discussed this with you. Because there are going to be people that say, well, you should sign him anyway, and you have to sign him at a higher price as a backup. But then they always have that specter of Foles there with Wentz. So what do you do? Do you have to cut ties with him completely, or do you consider bringing him as a backup?
Okay, but let me ask you a question. Because of that, they won the Super Bowl last year, right?
Yep.
And because he's still here now, they actually have a chance to make the playoffs. They're going to pull off one of the biggest upsets of the NFL season tonight because Foles is here.
That's correct.
So
the question is,
your answer is you do it.
You do it. So how much do you have to pay him in a backup role?
I don't know. Again, it is what it is, right? Like with Carson, let's go back to the injury-prone thing. Like, I don't know. Is the guy just injury-prone? Like, that's a fair question. It's a fair charge. And when you say injury-prone, because of the way he plays, he's going to take hits, massive hits. And massive hits will equal, in the long run, injuries.
All right, folks, we're on fancred.com. You can join in the conversation. Click in the right-hand corner of your screen if you've got the app up. And then we can also bring you on the video with the last 6 minutes here. But, I want to hear from the people how happy you are about this game. What did you see in this game? Does it give you any hope that they can pull this off here? Now, Houston's going to be a tough ride for them. Houston's now playing for the second seed.
Yeah, I got news for you though. With the magic that's here now, you beat the Rams. Now you're coming home. That place is going to go wild. The link is going to be freaking out.
Yep.
So I'm more concerned about the Vikings losing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the game. That's the team that you need to lose.
Well, who do they have now? Who do the Vikings have next week?
So next week is what? Detroit?
Yeah.
They got a tough – I'm looking over now. They have a tough game and they're winnable.
Treating in the Bears.
Yeah. Well, look, the Bears –
it might not mean anything to the Bears, that last game.
Oh, will. Because they'll be playing for the bye.
They're the third seed right now, right?
They'll be playing for the what?
For the playing for that second spot?
Yeah, you get a bye, so that's a big deal. The Bears could need that game.
Oh, because the Rams lost. That's right. It puts them into play.
So that's having a bye is huge.
Stayed in bounds. That was stupid. For 1 yard? All right, Joe from Chichester's on the fan line. Pump Joe up there. Joe, what do you say, buddy?
Oh.
Alligator arms, girly. There's Joe. What's up, Joe?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
What a game.
What do you think?
I think that there's a very, very good chance we can hit that last seed. You got the Vikings that play against Detroit next week in Detroit. So that's not a easy win for them. I believe the line is Minnesota -4.5. And then you got Minnesota finishes the season against the Bears, who's going to be playing for possibly the first seed.
Yeah.
Or the second seed. They want that bye. So it's not an easy road for Minnesota to win out. And you already said it. The link is going to be crazy next week.
It's going to be
a win like this.
Yeah. No, the Eagles win next week. You can't go beat the Rams, come home. They're going to beat Houston. I mean, look, Houston's good, but the Eagles are going to have big momentum. And maybe it is. I don't know. You know how I feel. But maybe there's some magic with this team. I don't know. When Foles comes in, who knows? I can't explain it.
So Joe, what do you think of this Foles thing?
I love Nick Foles. He comes in. He's a gamer. I mentioned earlier he has taken some licks tonight, and he got right back up. And, the fact of the matter is Carson Wentz is our franchise quarterback. He's our guy. He's who we gave the farm up to get in the second overall pick. He's just our backup, and it's just hey, God bless him next year. He's going to move on.
Exactly.
You can't pay him that much money. You can't pay it
but
back.
It's funny how what you said is what Mike and I have said a million times. God bless him.
God bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah.
Salud.
All right, Joe. Nice talking to you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, brother. Merry Christmas.
All right, so you feel better about the Houston game than I do. What do you think that line will be next week?
Pick them.
Pick them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Somewhere around, Houston. If Houston's a favorite, it's less than a field goal.
I don't think Houston will be a favorite.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a pick.
Yeah, I think pick them or one. I think the Eagles might be favorite one.
What? I mean, knowing that this team is confidence-based, that it means so much to them, this win should propel them.
This is the backup goalie theory again.
Yeah.
Put the guy in there, everybody rallies around him. Oh, well. Uh-oh. I still don't think so. Now, here's a major Nick Foles drive here, cuz.
Well, it's your 4-minute offense, right?
Yep. You got to get a couple first downs here. We'll see if we can pull it off.
You know, what's amazing is that, you know, if they come back, if the Rams come back and win, now is that a touchdown?
Nope. Nope. 1 yard line.
Don't forget, it doesn't have to be the knee; it can be the shin.
Not a touchdown.
They don't need a challenge because it was ruled a scoring play. 4-11 is the result.
All of a sudden, that's plenty of time.
Well, you know, you got to be able to. You got to get first downs. You know, that's it. You get two. You got to get further. They use one timeout, so they got 2 left. So you got to get first downs.
All right, Michelle has an interesting question. Why don't they have as much confidence with Wentz? Try to explain this phenomenon here.
But you know what's weird about it is that are we making a bigger deal? Because last year they did have confidence with Wentz.
They did, and people forget it. That they had enough confidence to win 11 games with Wentz. People forget it. And this is one game instead of an entire season to say they have more confidence with Foles. But there's something clicking tonight with them.
There's something with Foles that's external from Wentz. There's something with Foles. Explain the 27-2 phenomenon too. Go back then. The guy threw 27 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions, and I'm going, this ain't real.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, what would he do? He's got something. Listen, you and I see it the same way. Like, that's just kind of how we're wired, right? Like, we look at the players, we analyze the components of the player, the arm strength, the movement. But, you know, some guys just defy that stuff, I guess.
Solani says it's the LeBron factor. When you have LeBron on your team, you stand around. So I guess he's saying they don't play as hard, as well. They watch Wentz make plays. I don't know. In football, it's impossible to. They're a little different in basketball. You can stand around. You can't stand around in football. But I know what his point is. Ryan, Foles has looked relaxed back there. Wentz hasn't looked that way in a while.
He's right.
Foles also, Marwin says Foles is playing with house money, no pressure. He didn't look like half the player he is tonight in the first 2 games. No, he didn't.
I mean, you know what's funny? If God forbid they lose, will we look at the interception?
Yeah, well, we will definitely will.
More the interception because they played him tough. This is big, man. Because you're going to burn through.
Shotgun at the goal line? Couldn't punch that in from the half-yard line?
Second and goal.
Give him credit. It is so difficult to try and jump to that alignment and assignment of that much formation.
What do you think happens to him? Does he go or does he stay? Does he go or does
what happens the rest of the year? I think if they win this game now, I'm on the side that he probably might stay.
The funny thing about it is,
all right, it's a touchdown.
The best games is tonight.
Yeah, he did a nice job tonight, and I thought the play calling on the other side was good too. All right, Foles is ready.
The only thing I disagree with was running Adams on the 4th down.
Yeah.
You know, it was amazing. How many times? Last week, all I wanted was Sproles.
Yeah.
They bring him out early, and then he kind of goes away.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Oh, this is key right here. Got it.
You know, if that was Doug, he goes for 2 there. No, that's what he did before. That's his go.
All right, so here it is. I'll set up here. 4 minutes left, folks. You want to climb in here? What do you think happens in the final 4 minutes? Does he get enough first downs to waste away this clock?
4 minute offense, baby.
Very accurate deep ball thrower. It's really been one.
Danny says, could it be that Peterson coaches better without Wentz? What do you think?
Showing a little heart of a champion here as well.
I don't think
more simplistic game plan.
I don't know. I'm not. I think he's a better leader than he is an X and O man. I don't think he's a great strategist.
No, I don't either. But with the simplistic, a little more simplistic game plan with Foles, maybe it suits him better.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's it.
Look at that City of Lights, brother. That's you. City of Lights.
I love it. I love it.
A little pooch action.
I want to email you. I got it.
Wow, that's not good.
No.
It's not good for the Eagles. They need to get a couple first downs here. If I was this Rams defensive coordinator, I'd throw everything at him right now.
Well, you got to run it. So, you got to run the ball. Right?
You need a first down, though. You're going to have to throw it somewhere.
Yeah, unless Doug goes big balls.
Here's big balls. First down, play action, throw it down the field. You ready?
That would be balls.
Simplistic play.
You got to keep the clock moving. I mean, you got to.
Marwin says they better get a couple first downs because they have zero confidence in Schwartz defense in a 2-minute defense. Also, John, the Eagles defense has to be gassed by now. Can't give them the ball back.
Very impressive, though, isn't he? Sean McVay, I mean, amazing memory, amazing success in this league at such an early age. Such a feisty competitor.
This is a pass here. This is a pass here. Look, he's passing. Because he's eyeing up. When he lingers, it's pass.
Is that his tell?
That's his tell. Told you. Told you it was pass, bro.
Somebody jumped, too.
I think some of the pre-snap movement on the part of
Ertz.
Keep an eye on that. When he lingers over the menu, that's pass.
No, Ertz has been kind of non-existent tonight.
Yeah, well, his boy's not there.
Calling safe plays. They don't trust him down there. Another flag.
Uh-oh. That could be a hold of the defense. Automatic first down.
in the back. The offensive lineman can't quite get there and turn the corner.
Oh. Hands in the face? Block in the back. Lane Johnson. Uh-oh.
Do you take the penalty there? Would have been third down.
He only actually pushed him towards him.
I know.
2nd and 17. Does he trust him here? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Woof.
No question about it, but that was there. That was a miss.
Wow.
Bad throw. Uh-oh. All the Eagle fans. Frank says, we're choking, man. Here comes OT, Frankie says. Don't worry about it. Relax.
Especially on the 3rd down and 17. Bowles flips it off underneath.
Wow. He didn't trust him a little bit in that series.
Yeah, but it's also we're gonna do 3rd and 17.
Yeah, but like early on, like that first play was a tell.
By the way,
trust him.
By the way, if Wentz throws that pass and misses Ertz that badly, he gets buried.
Yeah.
It was a horrible throw. He missed him by a mile.
Yeah, it was.
He picked off. Oh my God, they can't lose. Shut up, Chris.
They're gonna get good field position here. Better catch it. Oh, he fumbled. The Eagles have it. The Eagles have it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Man, oh, man.
Is that fair catching? You got good field position.
Exactly. I'm telling you, that's it. Foles has a horseshoe up his ass.
Oh, unreal.
Look at that. How would you explain that? The ball just popped out of his hands.
Harold Cooper used to be the kick returner. He had such a good playoff game with some issues on holding on to punts, and here it comes back to bite him again.
Cooper hurt a lot of the season. Phip is a special.
Yeah, nice play, Phip. Just like he drew it up.
Phip.
Just like he drew it up. Look at McVay.
That's like a punch in the gut. You feel like your defense got it done, and then that.
And that's in like the fun the hole that Kwame do right now. The ball is at the 36-yard line. Adams to the 31-yard line.
Can you believe this? That's unbelievable.
Well, now you've got Halapoulivaati Vaitai in there at left tackle for Jason Peters as well. And I think you're taking no chances here.
Timeout taken by the Rams. Meanwhile, next Sunday night,
just kick the field. Just
kick the play. What was the play in the first half? Was also a play from God.
He threw that one ball that was a pop up down the field.
Today, trying to hold on to the wild card spot. You got Mahomes, you got Russell Wilson on Sunday Night Football.
Two of the most creative guys playing quarterback you'll ever see. Mahomes hanging right in behind Drew Brees for the top spot. Phillip Rivers, Russell Wilson right there. Russell Wilson probably the quietest great year of any of those guys.
Here they come. Good play there.
That's very interesting. Let's see where the play clock is.
In field goal range now?
They're going to go to 2-minute warning. They go to 2-minute warning. It's huge.
The little kicky boy can put this away.
That was a mistake that time by Nelson Aguilar. Nick Foles told him to come in. He saw the corner blitz coming to that side. He told him to come in to make sure that edge was protected, and Aguilar didn't come in far enough.
So we'll go to the 2-minute warning. You got a 3rd down and 10. The
What do you do? Because if you get like 3 yards and you miss the field goal, then they get a short field.
Yeah.
You
got to kick it, though.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. If you don't get it, right?
Yeah.
You run the clock, all right? So when the Rams get the ball, there'll be a minute, like 15.
Yeah.
And they had no timeouts. Aren't you better off punting?
Yeah, but he wrote a book. It's called Fearless or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but
so he's not gonna punt it.
No, but hear me out for a second.
You're right.
Like if you kick the field goal, miss it, and we're talking like a 52-yard field goal.
Yeah. But he, to be aggressive, I don't think he would punt it.
Yeah, but you pin them at the 10. They got to go 90 yards with no timeout in a minute.
We'll see what he does. I don't think he thinks that way.
No, I don't. I agree with you, but what's the smart move?
Yeah, well, the smart move is probably to pin him.
You're also playing that you can't. The worst that happens, you go to overtime, so you have that confidence.
Yeah, he'll kick it from there. To 35, 52.
You got to punt it. You got to punt it.
I don't think he's going to punt it.
So
I think he set it up in the middle of the field here.
There's going to be 112 when they make this decision. So it'll be 112.
Let's see what he does.
This is the scenario I just said.
Yep.
You got to punt.
Call timeout here. Give him some time to think about it.
Let's see that crowd. Let's go, Eagles.
Send him on the field. Game's over. He's going for the win right here.
He's only 56 is his normal range. Again, missed a couple, but made one in this direction from that distance out.
One thing in his favor, Michelle, no wind tonight.
I'll tell you, Al, it feels like every one of these decisions that Doug Peterson made last year worked out. This year, it feels like the opposite. I know it's not, but it feels like the tide is completely flipped. Mm-hmm. Huge kick right here.
53-yard attempt.
We think.
I think he nails it. He's kicked it pretty well tonight. Nope. He missed it. Oh, there you go. Oh, my.
So the Rams, 68 seconds, no
short field.
Will have to go 57 yards.
If they
push it.
That was a lump job.
Yep.
That kid's a lumper.
Take that.
Oh, they're over midfield.
Oh, yeah, they are. You're right. I forgot where they started.
Yeah, you take that.
It's a long way to go.
45 seconds at the 40. What are you at the 40?
Yep.
Will he shut up? I can't stand Collinsworth.
Collinsworth talks too much.
He too way talks. I can't stand him. Put him in the bedroom. It's big. It's a big play.
Yeah, bounce. These guys are sometimes stupid.
Yeah. You should spike.
What is he trying to gain there? Just go make a beeline and go out of bounds.
I mean, they just messed 18. They messed up 18 seconds.
Same guy.
20 seconds.
Nah. I'm not feeling this for the Rams.
No?
Nope.
No, first of all, why would you
Take
go
away the whole downfield one?
If they tied the game, why would you go for 2?
To win it?
You don't do that. You're a better team. You're at home.
No, you wouldn't go for 2.
Huh. But Al said that.
Oh, Al said that? I didn't hear him. 25 yards. Completely taking away the field from him. And he stayed in bounds.
That was huge.
He stayed in bounds. What?
One play.
That one play. Oh my God. Gurley, how's Gurley not go out of bounds?
Several times that drive they have a chance to get out of bounds. It's all about the clock. That's all it is. And now it's all about one play. And Gurley can barely make it off the field. He's a wreck.
Yep.
So now
He's dumb.
they just have to try and go throw it up in one corner of the end zone and hope.
Doug Peterson just called the timeout. Daryl Hodge comes in.
All right.
With Gurley on.
One play, baby.
And barring a defensive foul, this will probably be the last play of the game. Some collapses week 4 at Tennessee. Led 17-3. 2:58 left in the third. Got beaten overtime against the Panthers. That was a killer. Led 17-3 with 10:48. And that was at home as the Panthers won it 21-17. They led 30-13 and with 3 tonight.
How come they're doing Let's Go Eagles? They're not doing Eagle Chant.
4 seconds.
Which Let's Go Eagles? Like it's the Flyers. What is that?
What's the play here?
Well, I mean, you got Cooks. You just got to defend. Look at Schwartz. I mean, that's what you got to do now.
5 guys at the goal line.
You got to play the sticks. He's right. There.
You got to throw it short and hope he can wedge his way in, whoever it is. Here comes Nate Gary. That's it.
Oh, my God.
Ball game.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. What a stunner. There's Carson.
Wild.
Just could not get it executed.
Well, listen, they believe in the dude. There it is.
The magic.
The magic. He did it again there. Well, that'll conclude it. Eagles wins, keep alive again. Now can they pull it off against Houston next week? In a tough game, they got some momentum. They've got Nick Foles. They got everything going for them, cuz.
Hey, that's awesome. We got something to talk about tomorrow.
We do have something to talk about. It'll be high anxiety tomorrow, I think. All the Folesian people coming out, but it'll be fun tomorrow. That's what Sports Talk Radio is all about.
That's
all
right.
right, thanks for hanging in there with us on Fourth Quarter Live right here on fancred.com. We'll be back next week on the fourth quarter of the Houston game. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for staying up with us. Cuz, see you later.